Let's get some insights now from Giovanni Bisignani, Director General and CEO of the International Air Transport Association. He joins us live from Sydney this morning. Giovanni, good to have you with us. Let's talk about these numbers. Interesting, though, that they seem to be faltering somewhat on a month-on-month level. So what does that mean for the rest of 2010?
But, we still are convinced that the 2010 will be a great year because we are forecasting a growth of at least 7%. And just imagine, last year we had a drop of revenues of $60 billion in the recovery, and we've recovered this incredible drop in 2 years' time. So it has been very fast. And the cargo numbers that you have just shown give an idea that also the economy is still going on. Because, we handle nearly 35% in value of the total freight, and 25% increase is a great number. The next 6 months we will see.
There are some headwinds, though, for the industry, of course, and for the global recovery, Giovanni. We have S&P downgrading Ireland. Europe continues to look weak. And now we have Nobel Prize-winning economist Joseph Stiglitz saying that there might be a double dip in the Eurozone.
Well, this double digit is still to be seen. The numbers of cargo are very important. It is true that we had some great numbers. The black spot is still in Europe because we are seeing an 11% growth in Asia Pacific, 14% in Latin America this month, and we see just a 6% in Europe. Europe probably is the weakest spot because of currency, because of unemployment, and the rest of the world is moving, probably a slow pace, but still 7% increase for this year. It's a good number.
Okay, well, earlier this year, Giovanni, you said that you see more airlines going bankrupt. We've had 34 carriers, go out of business since 2008. How many do you think will exit the market this year?
But unfortunately, we handle the clearinghouse of the bank. We are the biggest bank in the world in the clearing system. We handle nearly $380 billion of their money. Last week, we had to terminate Mexicana from our system. Big airline. We hope that we'll be able to recover. But the situation is quite fragile because, the numbers of traffic are quite good. But the fragility of the industry is very clear. $2.5 billion of profit this year after a loss of nearly $10 billion last year. 0.5% margin. $240 billion in debt. And that gives you a clear picture that we are in a fragile situation, and any new shock could be of great danger.
Okay, so what about profit forecast? Because with traffic picking up so quickly, will IATA maybe revise the industry outlook for profits? You did revise it earlier this year, I think, for a financial performance of profit of $2.5 billion from an expected loss of $2.8 billion.
We will update our forecast in the month of September, but we're still confident that we will be at least in the black number. This is the first black number after many years of red, so it's a small number. There's no way that we can celebrate a 0.5% margin, but we are moving in the right direction. But we need to increase our efficiency. We need to increase our profitability, and government will have to help us in changing the rules of the game in order that we can merge, consolidate, and run this as a normal business.
Yeah, what about efficiency, Giovanni? Obviously, we've had the British Airways strikes really hampering and crimping travel. A lot of those wanting to take BA flights are disappointed in terms of how this has turned out. But I guess airlines are looking to cut costs these days. So what do you say to travelers right now who are being hampered by these stoppages in flights and these, pilots and crew walking out on the airlines?
But, this is always a difficult situation. But unfortunately, airlines must survive, and in order to survive, they have to gain more efficiency. We have seen some industrial tension in airlines, in airports, in air navigation service providers, for example, Spain. These are difficult moments that we have to face, and we are sorry for our passengers, but this is life. We are sure that the situation will improve, but the financial is still fragile.
Okay, I like that saying. This is life, isn't it, Giovanni? Thank you for your time. Nice seeing you today. That's Giovanni Bisignani of IATA.